Hi, thank you for jumping into my video. I really appreciate it. This is going to be my March favorites. Actually, I'm going to call it my springtime favorites because a lot of these things have been my favorites for a lot longer than just 1 month. I know that this is kind of an old school YouTube topic, but obviously this is a small channel, so I've got nothing to lose, and I love watching other people's favorites videos. So in this video, I'm going to be taking you through some snacks, actually, some of my food favorites recently, some skincare, some makeup, a little clothing. You've got all of it. So can't wait to show you what I have been loving recently. And without further ado, let's jump into it. All right, this first category is literally going to be things that smell, which sounds weird, but I have been extremely obsessed with the idea of having a home and a space that smells really good. And I've been really kind of shifting the smells that I like. So the first thing, I have to shout it out. It's the Sunset Riot by All Saints. This perfume, like literally, I can't even describe it. I think it's described online as like a woody raspberry smell, which makes it sound very feminine, I guess, but it's not. And technically all of these are unisex, so like men and women could wear them. I think there are 5 of them available, but this one, I'm telling you, it almost has like a metallic smell to it, like iron. There is definitely some kind of like a fruit or a berry in there. It's very weird. It's like industrial, but it's beautiful, and I am obsessed with it. Also, the cap is like this very cool stone, and it's kind of a magnetic cap, and they're obviously very aesthetically pleasing. You know what? I'm just gonna spray it. I can't even. I'm gonna spray this right now. I'm like so obsessed. Oh my god. And the smell on this guy lasts beyond all day. Like if you spray this on clothing, forget it. It's gonna be stuck there. So I assume that's true for all of them. I haven't purchased the other smells. I tried them all in store. Like I smelled them all. This guy, unbelievable, obsessed. Trust me, if you are interested in kind of that labo thing that everyone is going for, and you don't want to spend $300 on a bottle, this is like $125, and it's a big size. It's 100 milliliters. I'm telling you, it's like the power and the stayability, if that's even a word, of the Labo, but I like it even better. The next thing in the category of things that smell good, which again sounds weird, is this guy. I had been looking for a room spray, like a linen spray basically, and I know that a lot of people were using the Laundress, and I was just gonna buy it online because I was like, oh, everyone loves it, it must be good. But I was like, you know what? Smells are so specific. So I go to this store, like a house store nearby, and I smell the Laundress, and it smells like baby powder, or like powdery. Like there's something about it that is so grandma-y and off-putting, and I was like, I can't. Anyway, I think this is a really small brand. It's Baja Zen is the brand, and they had a couple of these. They all had very cool names. I like Karma Cleanse. I don't know how to describe how this smells other than like beachy salt water. Beachy salt water. Like imagine if you're at like a rich person's house and they have like wrapped up towels to go to the beach, and you pick up a towel. That's what their towels would smell like this. Last thing that smells good. This is something that I have been purchasing and repurchasing. And actually, the first time that I got it at the same like little cool surf shop where I got that Karma Cleanse spray. And it is everyone knows it by now, Boys Smells brand. And the scent is Hinoki Fantôme. This is a new one. I've got them in every room, half burned right now. It's gonna sound weird when I describe this. Also, look at how aesthetic it is. Like, I can't. This is like my dream. Anyway, it smells like a weird incensey church, and that sounds awful, but when you have this lit in the room, 1, it's a very strong smell. It will fill like a small apartment. 1 candle can fill. 2, it is like that rich smell. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a very special smell, and a lot of these smell amazing to me. In fact, I've got a whole bunch more. I have so many candles that I need to burn through, but as soon as I do, there's a whole bunch more that are new from Boy Smells that I love as well, and I can't think of the name, but I'm gonna put them here like the ones that I absolutely love, and they all have cool names. And this is the usual packaging. It's like black with a pink label on it. However, they have these cool metallic ones that you can get limited edition, and they also have sets of 4. So if you have never tried Boy Smells, they're actually not expensive at all. I think these are like $37 compared to some candles like Diptyque's that are, you know, $70 for the same size. Literally, like, I recommend this 100%. Try one online. It's not that expensive, and they're really good. Oh, and they last a long time. So yes, this has been a huge favorite of mine. Okay. The next category is going to be kind of like, I'm going to try and whiz through this. It's going to be beauty and skincare. So the first thing is literally this e.l.f. like, what's it called? A blush. It's a cream blush by e.l.f. It's this dark color. I don't know why I'd never tried e.l.f. before. I think that I was kind of like against it because it seemed very cheap to me, which sounds like bad, but whatever. Like, if it's not sold at Sephora, I don't want it kind of thing. I used to never shop at Ulta. I just felt like, no thanks. Recently I've been obsessed with Ulta. Like, I love it there. But this guy is amazing. It's super buildable. I'm just going to show you the color actually, like on the skin. So it's just this really natural, like, flush. Like, if you were working out really hard, at least on me, this is exactly the color that would be my, like, really natural blush color. And therefore, if I put it on, if I wear no makeup and I put on like a little lip balm and this, it is perfect. So you can go light, you can go heavy. I'm telling you, it's perfect. And it lasts a long time. And I think it was like $6. Like, don't hold me to that, but, and there's a lot of product in here. 10 out of 10 recommend this, 100%. Okay. The next 2 things are going to be cleansers, and they're very different cleansers. I'm just going to kind of talk about them at the same time. So the first one is the Fresh Sugar Strawberry Scrub. This has bad reviews on Sephora, and I got it on sale for that reason. I think they did it on like a flash sale because it wasn't selling that well. I don't know what people are so upset about. I think that they don't like the fact that the sugar dissolves really quickly. I'm going to try and show you what it looks like. It's basically this brown scrub, and it's very oily, and I actually don't use oil in my moisturizer. I don't use oil in my makeup. It makes me break out. My skin doesn't need oil. I don't put like an oil on. I don't do any of that cool oil stuff. This is an oil cleanser, and so I think that people are using it as like a real scrub, like something that's going to have like enzymes in it and really break down the skin, like the top layer of your skin. It's not going to do that. It's like a soft, sugary, oily scrub. And so what I do, if I've had a lot of makeup on, is I'll do my first wash with like a pure oil cleanser. I actually use the Boscia Makeup Breakup. Then I'll go in with this, and this just is that perfect cleanse to like on top, in between. And this is only if I have on left makeup. I'll do a third cleanse with the Fresh Sugar, the Fresh Rose Face Wash. So this in between, it is phenomenal. Okay, I don't know why I said I was going to talk about those 2 things together because they're not the same at all, but this is a mini version, but I'm gonna rebuy the big one once this is done. It's the Vegan Milk Cleanser by Milk Makeup. I'm telling you, there's no scent, which is good. No one likes scents these days. It is the perfect cleanse. It literally is like a full cleanse. I feel like I never had a cleanser for my face that did a full clean until I got this one. And it literally, your face feels clean after you've used it. I don't know how to describe it. It's crazy. Like, a lot of times I'll use this and I won't use any kind of a toner or a pad. I won't need to. And it doesn't feel like strict or tight. I remember when I was like a teenager and I would use lots of acne face washes, my skin would feel very tight afterwards. This does not have that. It is just perfect. It's like a very deep cleanse without drying your skin out. I love this. And I think it's not too expensive either. So, love it. Okay, the last beauty product is the Olaplex No. 7 Bonding Oil. I have long loved Olaplex No. 3, which is the pre-wash treatment. And then I recently means in the last year, I bought the 4 and 5, which I believe are the shampoo and conditioner. I just love those. Those are my main shampoo and conditioner. Unless I need a really, really intense like scalp treatment, I'll just use those every single time I wash my hair. And this guy, I don't have it. I literally left it in my car. But it is the most beautiful hair oil. It's not too thick. It leaves almost like a glass-like shine on your hair, which I absolutely love. And some people who say that it is too thick for the daytime, they put it on at night and you wake up with like very refreshed hair. Not for me. I don't need to do that. My hair is like frizzy and crazy, so I can put this on anytime and it's beautiful. But there are so many things about this that are smart. For example, when you're putting it into your hand, it drops out in like these teeny tiny drops. So like you shake it a few times and it'll just be like 3 little baby drops. So no oil gets on your vanity, no oil gets like, if you carry it with you, like I've put it in my purse, like leather purses. I'm not worried at all that oil is going to be on the outside because there's no extra oil comes out. It's so smart. I will say it was a lot smaller than what I expected. When I looked online, and I think it's like $28, I expected like a hair oil that would be like this big, the actual component. The actual oil itself, I really wish I had it now, is like this big. Very, very, very small. So just be wary of that, although I've used it a bunch of times and I haven't even seen it go down yet. So you're not going to run out of it, but just be aware of that because it was kind of surprising. All right, I have one clothing favorite, if you can call it that. It's actually a bathing suit. So this is a new bikini that I just got. You can still see the tags are on it. And I know you're probably like, well, how can you have a favorite bikini if you haven't worn it yet? I have been on the lookout for the perfect bikini for a year. More than a year and a half, call it. Seriously. Yeah, a year and a half. I have not put on a set of bikinis that fit as beautifully as the Frankie's bikinis did. And if I had $1 million, I would have bought 5 different styles, 5 different bikinis from Frankie's. This is the one I ended up with. It's very cool. The top, oh my gosh, I will be like warning you right now, the Frankie's bikinis tops are made for people with absolutely flat chests, like no chest in sight. So me, I had to go for a large in every single top, and somehow this little triangle is a large, but so be wary of that. Anyway, the quality on these is the most beautiful thing, and the way that they fit, like the way that they've been built, this is like obviously a little cheeky bottom, but it has like the line, everything is beautiful. The seams, the quality, the feeling. I was putting on one after the other. I'm pretty conscious of my body, like I'm pretty uncomfortable with my body in a bathing suit, which I don't know, maybe that sounds weird, but I am. I think maybe a lot of us are. And so when I try on bikinis, I would say every single time, I've probably tried on 50 bikinis over the past year, and I haven't liked them. I haven't liked the way they fit. I don't think that they feel good on my body. I'm not comfortable with them in any way. I tried on 8, I would say, Frankie's bikinis, and out of them, 6 of them, I was blown away. I was like, I have never looked this good in a bathing suit. Like, I get it now. I get investing in swimwear. I understand it. Anyway, I think the top, well, I can just tell you, the top is, 95. The bottom is 90. And for reference, the bottom I got is a size small, which would normally be my bathing suit size, and the top is a large. So really, really be careful of that when you're ordering, especially if you're ordering online. But if you can go in store, I recommend it. Oh my God, Frankie's bikinis. I'm never going back. I'm just going to save up and buy one. Save up and buy one. Like every 3 months I'm buying one for sure. Love these. Okay, the last category that I'm going to be talking about is my favorite, and it's the food and the snacks that I have been loving. So without further ado, these are the foods that I have just been nonstop eating. I'm a big snacker. I just love eating snacks. I'm really not a meal person, like except for breakfast, which is my favorite meal of the day because I'm obsessed with cereal. If I could just eat snacks through the whole day and never sit down to a meal, that would be my dream day. And that's kind of how I've been living since COVID started. But I love it. So these are the snacks that I cannot live without. The first thing is not just any popcorn, but lesser evil popcorn. I've got 4 bags here because these are the ones that I have actively open. I'm telling you, if you like popcorn, and you like kind of the skinny pop thing, forget it. Like skinny pop, I should say, is garbage bananas compared to this. Like these are so crisp, so airy. It's like the best of all worlds. You know when you go to a movie theater and the popcorn is like very crisp and very chompy. Like you take, you put it in your mouth and you're chewing on it. It's like very chompy versus like Skinny Pop, you put it in your mouth and it kind of like disintegrates in this weird way. And you're like, oh, these are as like good for you as far as calories and ingredients as Skinny Pop. In fact, better, because these have coconut oil. The ingredients are really good. Well, actually the chocolate ones have a lot of ingredients, but if you just look at the plain ones, where's like a plain one here? Okay, so this one, like look how many I have here. This is the one that is like vegan butter. It's called Himalayan Gold. It literally tastes like buttered popcorn. The ingredients are popcorn, coconut oil, Himalayan salt, and natural flavor. That's it. Like there's nothing else in there. These are so good. Online is where I get these limited edition ones, although I will say that you have to spend, I think it's more than $70 to get free shipping. And $70 is 3 cases of 5. So when I order these, I order cases and cases and cases, which is fine by me. But you have to be aware of that. Otherwise you can get them at Whole Foods. Where else can you get them? A lot of like health food stores you can get them at. I'm telling you, lesser evil, this is it. And they also have lots of other snacks. Lesser Evil has like paleo puffs, I think they're called. They have these egg white curls. They have all sorts of like these really super healthy snacks. I cannot get enough of them. To the point that like I have to have one right now. I can't. I eat popcorn all day in between every single meal. It's just like, I don't know if you can hear that. Like it's crunchy. Oh my God. Okay, kind of the last thing, although I thought of a bonus thing I'm going to throw in at the end, but kind of the last thing is also food. It's the Vital Proteins Collagen Peptides. I had long bought these very expensive powdered collagens, and I will say, if you're like a big collagen buff, you're going to say, oh, well, liquid collagen is better. Be that as it may, I like the powdered stuff because I can mix it in with like a lot of different things. Like, I like the powder. This is amazing. And this I think was like $30 for quite a lot of collagen. And I felt like it's as good as the really expensive collagen that I bought. Like I bought collagen in much smaller sizes than this for like 3 times the price. Yeah. This I really recommend if you are interested in collagen. I know that they were really big on social media like a few years ago, but now they're sold everywhere. I found this at Target and I was like, what? So I bought it and I'm blown away by it. I absolutely love it. The final favorite that I wasn't even planning on putting in here, but I thought that, you know what, I have to, is this lip gloss. Is a Fox lip gloss. It's called Fox Gloss. It's my own. I came out with my own clear lip gloss. It is amazing to me. It's like this perfectly dewy clear. It's not too much comes out at once, so it's not sticky, but I also feel like clear lip glosses are really important underneath masks right now, because like if you put on a colored lip gloss, you take your mask off and you kind of have it like all around your mouth. This is just like, oh my God, the best. It has no scent. It's enriched with vitamin E though, so it's super moisturizing. Like if you don't have anything on underneath, it can actually act as kind of a lip balm, which I love. And I'm just obsessed with it. And I made it with Pietra, and right now it's online at Pietra. I'll link it below. Amazing. I love it. So yeah, there's this, but I think it will also be available on my own website. I can just put it up there pretty soon. But yeah, if you want it now, go to Pietra. They have these. I am so excited about it. I've always wanted my own makeup and it's like a dream come true. Anyway, so if you're in the market for a really good, like solid clear gloss that is, in my opinion, extremely beautiful packaging, go for this one. Yeah, love it. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. If you made it this far, leave me a comment because I would just like to know that you're here or like the video, anything. Anyway, I hope that you liked watching my favorites. Let me know if any of these are your favorites too. Also, bikini recommendations. If you have one, send it my way. I want good bikinis. I'm not skimping on bikinis anymore. Like literally no more fast fashion bikinis. So definitely I would love to hear those if you have any. But thank you again for being here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.